ties it up.
Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.
Hello everyone and welcome to Holy Ghost Prep High School, where we have our broadcasting opening day between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Northeast Vikings. My name is Caden Stewart. I'll be your solo play-by-play guy for today's matchup between the Firebirds and the Vikings. And I'll give you our starting lineups before our game starts today. For the Firebirds, leading off in center field, Robbins. Batting second and left, Acosta. Third at first base is Amati. Fourth at right field, Accord. Fifth at DH, Goldenbaum. Sixth at third base, Kalak. 7th at second base, Gonglik. 8th at catcher, KJ Freeman, the sophomore. And 9th at shortstop is McDermott. And on the mound for the Firebirds will be McGinley. For Northeast, leading off at shortstop is Rivas. Batting second and right field is Pedro. Third at third base, Machi. Fourth at first base, Perez. Fifth at DH, Rivera. Sixth on the mound, Peralta. 7 at center field, Galvis. 8th at catcher, Pena, and 9th at left field, Schmidt. And as I said before, on the mound for the Vikings is Peralta. So we'll be back in a minute just for the first pitch between the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds and the Northeast Vikings. Alright, welcome back to Holy Ghost Prep. First pitch happening in the next few moments is McGinley on the mound for the Firebirds. He'll face Northeast Vikings shortstop Rivas. And so before the game starts, we'll let you know it's our first broadcast with new equipment. We have new cameras in the outfield and by the home plate. So it might be a few technical difficulties throughout the broadcast, but the audio still should remain fine. So hopefully we have a smooth stream, but if not, make sure to keep listening, and I'll be able to go radio style for the broadcast. So the umpire is communicating before the game, as the first base coach for Northeast is not in uniform, and by rule he is not allowed to be coaching first base if you're not in uniform. So a substitute first base coach for Northeast, that could come into play sometime this game. Rivas will lead off for Northeast, and the first pitch of the streaming season is a high and inside for ball one. Oh, 0-1 the count to Rivas. McGinley winds back. McGinley winds and fires. Little high, and that's ball two. Two balls, no strikes to Rivas. And that one a little outside for ball three. A quick 3-0 count to Rivas. Will he get the green light on the 3-0? McGinley into his windup. He throws. It's hit high and inside. It's a 4-pitch walk for Rivas. Lead off the game for Northeast. And the Vikings have a man aboard, nobody out, and that brings up Pedro, the right fielder. And the first pitch to Pedro. And that looks like it caught the bottom of the zone for strike one. No balls, one strike to Pedro. McGinley fires. And that's a swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes to Pedro. And the third pitch is down swinging. A 3-pitch strikeout from McGinley to bounce back into the 4-pitch walk. And there's now 1 gone with a man on first for Northeast. And that brings up the third baseman, Machi. One out, a man on first for Northeast. Machi at the plate, and McGinley on the mound for the Firebirds. McGinley throws, and that caught the inside of the zone for strike one. The 0-1, and that one a little inside, so that evens the count at 1-1. McGinley checks back to first. Rivas has a lead. Now McGinley to the plate. That's a little inside again. That's 2-1. Two on to Machi, and he fouls that one off. So Northeast makes contact for the first time today, and that evens the count at 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Rivas tried to steal from first, but he's forced to go back on the foul ball. We're going to take a quick mic break on the 2-2 count to Pedro. We'll be back in a minute. So on the 3-2 pitch, it's going to be a ground out to first. So it'll be a sacrifice ground out as Rivas got to third base after stealing second on the previous pitch. So now Northeast with a runner in scoring position and 2 gone. And things getting interesting here in the first inning. So 2 outs and a man on third. It's Perez at the plate for Northeast. Count 1-0 to Perez. McGinley throws, and it's a late swing, and he got him. That was strike 3. So McGinley strikes out 2 in the inning, including the cleanup hitter Perez, and the Firebirds get out of it unscathed. So no runs, no hits, 1 man left for Northeast, and the Firebirds go to the bottom of the first inning, still tied at 0-0. After the scoreless first inning for Northeast is the Firebirds coming to the plate, and Robbins leading off for Holy Ghost Prep. He'll take a ball down low, and now he swings and chops 1 foul along the Firebird dugout. So the count even at 1 early on Robbins, the center fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike to Robbins. Peralta on the mounds for Northeast. He's the batting 6th in the Vikings lineup. Peralta winds and fires, just chopped foul again by Robbins. He's fouled off the last 2. They count 1-2. Now the pitch again. That was a little low. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Robbins. The 2-2, low again. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Robbins in the full count. And the 3-2 is looped down the line to third. It's fielded and a little high. And Robbins will get to first on the first offensive at-bat for the Firebirds in this streaming season. So Robbins will reach on a throwing error. The Firebirds have a man on after one batter. And now their second batter, Acosta, the left fielder, will come to the plate. Robbins steals, and they'll be thrown down to second, and it's late. It gets away, and it trickled into center field where Robbins will play it safe and stay at second. And the Fires have man in scoring position with nobody out here early in the first inning. Acosta rocks back in his stance. And the throw is a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Acosta. The 1-1 is a little low, and it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Man on second, nobody out for the Firebirds. Acosta on the 2-1. Takes low, and that's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Acosta. And the 3-1, it goes foul, and the count full. All right, full count to Acosta. Back-to-back batters with full counts for the Firebirds, and Acosta will pop it up, and it'll be out of play, foul. Full count once again to Acosta. Peralta rocks back in his rotation, and it's a ground ball. Is that going to stay fair or not? It goes foul on his first base side, right past the broadcast booth. Acosta, waiting on his 8th pitch, will take a step out of the batter's box. Acosta with a shimmy and swings. Hits one to deep right center field. It's going to get down to the gap. 1 run's going to score easily. That's Robbins. Acosta has wheels. He's taking a turn at second. He's going for third. Robbins has time. Robbins is going to be down there dirty. RBI triple for Acosta, and the Firebirds take the lead by 1-0. 1-0 Firebirds on the RBI triple by Acosta to right center. And that brings up Amadi, the first baseman. Amadi's first pitch, it'll go right by him, and it's a ball 1. Acosta on third, nobody out. Amadi, a big swing and a miss. Amadi looking to continue the on-base streak for the Firebirds to 3. And he takes strike 2 on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Amadi. Amadi awaiting his 4th pitch. And swings and misses. So Amadi down swinging. That's the first out recorded defensively for Northeast. And that brings up the big cleanup hitter and Accord, the right fielder. Accord, a big swing and a miss on the first pitch. And the count now down to 0-1. No balls, 1 strike to Accord, the left-hander. Waiting a second pitch. And it's a dribbler in the dirt, and that's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Accord. Acosta on third to his RBI triple. Accord at the plate now with a 1-1 count. And he swings. And that one's hit well to right field, and that one is gone. The first home run of the season on streaming live for the Holy Ghost Prep Firebirds is a 2-run shot by their cleanup right fielder Accord, and the Firebirds have jumped out to a 3-0 lead with only 1 out in the first inning. Accord clears the bases in very fast time. The Firebirds lead by 3 after his long fly ball to right field that went over the scoreboard.
So we went back in at the end of April, cut it out, and then I had to do all kinds of.
So with that, it brings up Golden Bomb, a D1 commit, and designated hitter batting 5th in the lineup for the Firebirds. Golden Bomb takes a strike down the middle. 0-1 the count. Golden Bomb rocks back, and now I'll take a ball high and away. 1-1 to the designated hitter Golden Bomb, and now I'll take one that got away from the catcher. That's Pena. And it's now 2-1. Golden Bomb takes high again. 3 balls, 1 strike to Golden Bomb. 3 consecutive balls thrown by Northeast. Now after a quick throw, Golden Bomb swing and a miss, and the count's full. Peralta a little shaky on the mound so far. 1 out recorded, with 3 earned runs given up. Golden Bomb's 3-2, and he takes down low. It got away from Pena, but it won't matter as Golden Bomb will advance to first. And the Firebirds have their 4th base runner of the game so far. Now it'll be a third baseman, Kalak, for the Firebirds, and that is Peralta checking back to first, looking to get Golden Bomb, but he was unable to. And Golden Bomb gets back safely. Peralta checks back to first. Now looks to Kalak at home plate and gets him to draw a strike. No balls, 1 strike to Kalak. Peralta swing and a miss. And it's now a 1-1 count. Kalak, the third baseman, at the plate. Peralta on the mound for Northeast. A check back to first, and Golden Bomb gets there safely. The second time he's been checked back this at bat. Now he seems to take an even bigger lead off first base. Peralta to the plate, and it's a swing and a miss. Golden Bomb forced to go back. And now there's 2 outs. So Kalak down swinging. Both outs recorded this inning by Peralta had been via the strikeout. Now it's a 7-hitter Gonglik for the Firebirds, their second baseman. Gonglik awaiting his first pitch. And he takes high, just missed the top of the zone. 1 ball, no strikes. Gonglik swings and fouls him off the top of the batter's box. Golden Bomb was going, but he's forced to go back on the foul wall. 1-1 the count to Gonglik. say we're editing it. So scoreboard technical difficulties on the stream. We'll have it updated as soon as we can. Right now, 3-0 Firebirds is your score. Pitch is high and away again. Goldenbaum going to steal second. He will. The throw is way wide and almost went to center field again. That's the second stolen base by the Firebirds this inning. This time it's Goldenbaum instead of Robbins. Goldenbaum gets the signal from his first base coach. Gonglik awaiting the next pitch. They check back Goldenbaum at second. He gets back safely. Gonglik awaiting his next delivery. Peralta throws. And just missed inside. Three 0 Firebirds lead the Northeast Vikings. Gonglik awaiting. And he'll take low for ball 4. Gonglik walks. And there's now 2 men on for the Firebirds with 2 outs. One in the scoring position being Goldenbaum at second. And now Gonglik on first. And that brings up the sophomore catcher KJ Freeband, the 8-hole hitter, looking to extend the Firebirds' 3-0 lead. You're good. And Freeband takes a strike. No balls, 1 strike to KJ Freeband. The 0-1 is fouled away. And it's now 0-2. Goldenbaum on second, Gonglik on first. 2 men on, 2 outs for the Firebirds, who lead by 3 over the Northeast. Freeband rocks back and takes low for ball 1. Freeband. And he takes strike 3 on the top of the zone. Just barely clipped the top of the zone. And Freeband down looking. So 3 strikeouts for Peralta in the inning. He works out of a jam towards the very end, but he does allow 3 runs. So the Firebirds leave 2 men, and they score 3. It's 3-0 HGP after the first inning. We head to the top of the second, and Northeast looking to battle back. It's following a 3-0 first inning lead for the Firebirds. Northeast looking to battle back, and they have work to do. It'll be the designated hitter Rivera leading off the inning. Rivera will take up high for ball 1. And Rivera swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rivera winds back. And the pitch. And it's called the outside of the zone for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Rivera. McGinley winds back, throws, and it's a ground ball, and it just goes foul on the right field side. One ball, 2 strikes the count to Rivera. Firebirds lead it 3-0 in the top of the second inning. McGinley throws. And it's just a little too tall. And the count evens at 2. The 2-2 to Rivera, and he swings and misses. And McGinley with his 3rd strikeout of the game. And there's now 1 out for HTP. That brings up Peralta, the pitcher. McGinley throws a little high. 1 ball, no strikes in this pitcher battle at bat. McGinley goes quickly into his stance. Peralta will take it to the bottom of the zone for strike 1. One ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 on the bottom of the zone, the same spot to Peralta. 1 ball, 2 strikes. McGinley looking for his 4th strikeout in 2 innings. McGinley, that one a little too low for Peralta, and that's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the Vikings pitcher Peralta. McGinley rocks back into his stance. He throws, and it's a little inside, bounced off the glove of Freeban and skittered away. But the count now full at 3-2. McGinley on the 3-2, and it caught the bottom of the zone for strike 3. All 3 strikes at Peralta looking at the bottom of the zone. McGinley now at 4 Ks. And looking to knock down another one and make it 5. As it's Galvis, the center fielder, coming to the plate for the Vikings. McGinley. And McGinley's first pitch is going to be a ball. And I count 1-0. And they're calling bunt. It is a bunt. McGinley will throw it to first. And out at first base is Galvis, the center fielder. So the Firebirds go 1-2-3. 2 of the outs via the Thomas McGinley strikeout. And after 1.5 innings of work, the Firebirds offense leads by 3-0. And they'll come back up to the plate. And it'll be McDermott, the shortstop, leading it off. So McDermott leading off the bottom of the second inning for Holy Ghost Prep, their shortstop. The count 1-1 to McDermott, and he swings in ground ball over the left side. Fielded at third base by Machi, throws to first. And it's a wild throw. It goes over the fence and out of play. And because of that, McDermott will be able to advance to second freely. So the Fires get a man scoring possession on the first at bat at the bottom of the second inning. And that's back-to-back innings where they've had a throwing error to take advantage of. Back to the top of the order with Robbins, the center fielder. Robbins was the one that reached on a throwing error in the first inning. And now it's a steal. McDermott was going to get there standing up. And the Fires have a man on third with nobody out, as McDermott gets the steal. Robbins will take a strike. And the next pitch to Robbins, down low, and it almost got away from Pena. So Peralta had 3 strikeouts the last inning, but also allowed 3 runs, looking to just take over the first part of that sentence in this inning. But so far, a man on third and nobody out for HDP. And it's a big swing and a miss, drop third strike for Robbins. Robbins running down the first base line, and he beat the throw. Robbins will advance on a drop third strike, as Pena couldn't get to first base on time. So Robbins has now reached on an error and a drop third strike. So now that brings up Acosta, and Acosta had an RBI triple his first time up. Robbins takes the lead off first. Acosta fouled it back, and Robbins was thinking about going. Acosta awaiting his 0-1. Peralta into his windup, he throws. Robbins steals. Acosta a ground ball, go to second. Robbins will make it to second safely, but Acosta will be out at first base. McDermott scoring from third. The Fires now lead 4-0 on the RBI ground out by Acosta. Robbins advances to second. There's a man on second in scoring position now for the Firebirds with 1 out. And it brings up Amadi, the first baseman who struck out his first time up. One of the 3 victims for Peralta. And now that's a pop-up over the first base side, and it just barely stays out. It barely goes out of play. So no balls and 1 strike to Amadi. Amadi stays ready. Peralta into his stance in the windup. He throws low at 1 hop of the dirt. And the count even at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Amadi, the first baseman. Amadi, a big swing and a miss. And there's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Robbins sitting on second. McDermott scored with the Firebirds up 4-0. Amadi the 1-2, and he swings and misses again. Another drop third strike. It's a loose ball in the dirt, and it's going to be another safe on third strike. And it's another wild pitch to right field. And what a wild series of events here as Robbins will score. Amadi reaches second on a drop third strike. 5. And now that makes it 5-0 after Robbins scored from second on a drop third strike. And Amadi lost his shoe going around first base and still made it to second. "5-0 Firebirds in the second inning, only one out in the man in scoring position for a Cord. The right fielder had a 2-run blast to deep right field his first time up, looking to repeat that. Cord took a step out of the box, will come back in for his first pitch of the at-bat. Peralta still on the mound, 3 strikeouts, 5 earned runs. Peralta throws in, just barely put the bottom of the zone for Cord, the cleanup hitter. Cord, as previously mentioned, 1-for-1 today with the 2-run home run to right. And he's looking for another one. No balls, 1 strike, and he chased one on the dirt. And it's now 0-2. Cord winding up the bat. Peralta ready at the mound. Peralta delivers. And Cord grounds one down the first base side. And it's going to stay fair. Cord is around first. He's heading for second. 1 run will score, and Cord is in there standing up to second base. And Cord 2 for 2 on the day with a home run and a double. And Amadi scored from second. The Firebirds now lead at 6-0 as they have scored 3 runs this inning. So still nobody out for HGP. They lead by 6-0, and now it's Goldenbaum, the D1 commit first baseman. And I'll take a strike down low. And Goldenbaum will take high. 2 balls, no strikes to Goldenbaum. And as a line drive, that's going to drop in for a hit in center field. Another run will score Goldenbaum with yet another RBI, and he stumbles. Goldenbaum can fly. He's going to slide into second safely. RBI double for Matt Goldenbaum. And he takes advantage of the stumble in center field. The Firebirds now lead at 7-0, their 4th run of the second inning, and they are blowing this game wide open. After Goldenbaum's RBI double, brings up Kalak, who struck out his first time up. And Kalak, a fly ball, center field. He'll be caught there. Goldenbaum tagging up from second, and he'll be in there safely. Goldenbaum advances to third, and the Firebirds move a man into even better scoring position, just 90 feet from home plate. One of their fastest members with Matt Goldenbaum. And now Gongluk, the second baseman, comes to the plate. Peralta still on the mound. 2 outs, or 1 out and a man on third for the HGP. And Peralta's first pitch in for a strike to Gongluk. There's a ground ball through the hole in center field. Goldenbaum will score, and it's dropped in center field. Thinking about going 2 is Gongluk, but he's forced to go back. So with that RBI single, it brings up KJ Freeband. 1 ball, no strikes to Freeband. Gongluk sits on first. Freeband ready. And he takes down low. It's a little low for a ball. 2 balls, no strikes to KJ Freeband, the sophomore catcher. Now he swings and he fouls one off. 2 balls, 1 strike. So Freeband was on varsity last year as a backup catcher as a freshman. Looking to make a big presence here in his second year on varsity. Peralta throws the pop-up. It'll go over the left field side, and it'll fall out of play on the Firebird side. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Freeband. Peralta on the mound. He goes into his stance. Now a wind up, throws, and Freeband behind it on the 3rd strike, and he swings and misses. That's out number 3 for HGP, but the Firebirds do the damage they needed to do. They score 4 runs in the 2nd inning, following up a 3-run first, and HGP now leads at 7-0. So after the Firebirds' 4-run 2nd inning, Northeast now down 7. They need some sort of offensive response. And it's Schmidt, their left fielder, looking to bring it. Schmidt takes a strike down low. McGinley, 4 strikeouts on the day through his 2 innings of work. Schmidt ready again. And I'll take down low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Schmidt. McGinley on the mound. Again, he has 4 strikeouts today. The Firebirds lead 7-0. And now Schmidt makes contact to pop up the third base side. And it'll be called at shortstop by McDermott. And the Firebirds have 1 out recorded on defense in the top of the 3rd inning. So back at the top of the order for Northeast with Rivas to shortstop. Rivas checked his swing. Did he go? And I don't believe he did. 1 ball, no strikes to Rivas. And McGinley throws one a little inside to Rivas. And the count now 2-0. And check the swing again. That time definitely didn't go around. And it's now a 3-0 count to Rivas, a shortstop. McGinley looking to keep the game as a shutout for the Firebird defense. They have 7 on offense. If they get to 10 at the end of the 4th inning, they can mercy rule them. Three balls, 1 strike to Rivas. And McGinley throws one right down the pipe, and that's strike 2. McGinley rocks back into his stance on the mound. Winds and fires. It's a big swing and a miss. McGinley battles back from being down 3-1, and he has his 5th strikeout of the game through 2 2/3 innings. All right, pardon me. So Rivas batting now. So that was Schmidt, who is just up. Rivas now up for Northeast. So it's Pena striking out first, then Schmidt. Now Rivas at the plate. He has taken the 2 first pitches, both for balls. McGinley, and it's a fly ball, shallow center, backing up is McDermott. He'll call him off, and he makes the catch in shallow center field for out number 3. It was a center fielder, Robbins, making the catch as he called off McDermott, and the Firebirds go 1-2-3 on defense. We get to the bottom of the 3rd. The Firebirds dominating. They're up 7-0 on Northeast. So for the Firebirds bat around the 2nd inning, it's now McDermott leading off for HEP. And it's taken high and upstairs for ball 1. And now it's a long fly ball to left field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. And it's a leadoff single for HEP. So it was not McDermott hitting. It may have been Robbins again, the one hitter. And Peralta will call time on the mound. The calls from the HGP bench to take the gear off at first base. Some friendly taunting. And I checked back, and Robbins got back safely. And on the third pitch, or second pitch of the at bat, it's a foul away. One. And he just swung on, fly ball foul on the left field side. There's now 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes for the Firebirds. They check back at first. Robbins got in there safely. So Acosta appears to be on the plate right now for HGP. He has a triple and an RBI ground out. And if it's a getaway, Robbins will advance to second base on the wild pitch. And Northeast has had some costly errors for themselves so far today. That pitch will drop in for a strike, or almost for a strike. May have been a little inside. Next one's swing and a miss, and Acosta down swinging. So that brings up Amati, the first baseman who struck out and then had an RBI after that. So Amati ready for his first pitch. And it's in there for a strike. Now Amati check swing, and that's strike 2. Now I change the size of the bat, and he flies one foul on the right field side, and it goes over around our area. And now he chases one in the dirt. It's going to be a drop third strike. The Firebirds have reached on 2, and they can't reach on a third. So 2 outs for the Firebirds. The first time today that that 2 of their first 3 batters have been retired. And now Alex Hubbard, the other sophomore in varsity, comes to the plate. Hubbard will take down low for ball 1. Now Hubbard takes upstairs, ball 2. 2-0 the count to the sophomore Alex Hubbard. And now take strike 1 at the knees. 2-1 the count. Peralta already on the mound. He throws. Hubbard swings and he hits one. It's a blooper. That's going to get down for a base hit in shallow center. Alex Hubbard with his first career varsity hit. And HGP has a man on after the RBI. So Robbins' score is now 8-0 Firebirds, and Alex Hubbard, the sophomore, with an RBI. Hubbard taking a lead off first. Hubbard has a fly ball. It's going to get down in the right field gap, or almost now. What a catch. The gap was closed immensely, and that's out number 3. Look, it was going to drop a whole way. Hubbard wasn't sure what was going on. He'll head back to the bench, a little confused, but it is out number 3 as Northeast gets out of the inning, only allowing 1 run. But the Firebirds do a little bit more damage. They're inching closer to a 10-run rule, and it's 8-0 HGP here at home. So now it's Machi at the plate for Northeast. Northeast down 8 to HGP, and Machi is swinging a miss. Machi winds up, and he swings a little late again. It's 0-2. And Machi swinging this again to drop third strike. Freeman picks it up. He throws it to first easily. And the Firebirds record the out. And it's McKinley's 6th strikeout of the game. After Machi's retired, that brings up the first baseman, Perez. Perez will take down low for ball 1. And there's a ground ball to third base. His bobble throw to first. And just off the bag was the first baseman, Amati. He came off the bag trying to make the catch after a little bit of a haywire throw from third base. After Perez, that brings out Rivera, the designated hitter, batting 5th. Rivera into his stance, will take strike. No balls and 1 strike to Rivera. Eight 0 Firebirds lead here in the top of the 4th. Rivera swinging a foul ball back off the backstop. McGinley sits on the mound. Delivery to Rivera. And he takes inside. McGinley checks back to first. Now looks back at the plate. And the throw goes to the plate in the dirt. Rivera looking to get some sort of late offensive spark to the Northeast Vikings. McGinley to Rivera, in the dirt again, and the count now full. McGinley waits on the mound once again. And the full count delivery to Rivera is in the dirt, and that's ball 4. Northeast has 2 men on in the same inning for the first inning all day. And they have first and second with 2 outs. Now Peralta, the pitcher, at the plate. Now take a strike inside. McGinley waits on the mound. His delivery, swung on, ground ball over to second. Hubbard makes the play, bobbled it, goes to second in time for 1, over to first, and he's safe at first base. Hubbard just couldn't barely turn the double play. There are 2 outs, and there's men on the corners now for Northeast. The first time that Northeast has had a runner 90 feet from first base. And the first pitch from McGinley is down low for a ball. Men remain on the corners for Northeast. McGinley waiting. Galvis on deck. Galvis at the plate for Northeast. McGinley checks back to first, and it's not in time. Runner gets back safely for Northeast. They stay remain on the corners with 2 outs. McGinley looking back. Throws to the plate with Galvis, and he pops one up. Shallow left center field, going back out and calling off. He dropped it, lost it in the sun, and Northeast now on the board after the error in left center field, and it's now a 8-1 score. So a shutout over from McGinley. It was a left fielder, Acosta, who couldn't find it in the sun. McGinley looks back towards first. 2 outs, 2 men on. McGinley throws down low. Both runners looked to be stealing, but neither of them did. McGinley ready. Throws, and it's a foul ball. And it's a 1-1 count. McGinley ready to go. It's Pena at the plate, the catcher. And the pitch, Pena chased it in the dirt to drop third strike. Freeman throws to first, and he got him easily. And the Firebirds get out of the inning with only allowing 1 run. The shutout is over, but HCP looking to extend their lead up to even more than 7 in this bottom of the 4th inning. HCP 8, Northeast 1, your score after 3.5. 3.5, and we'll go to the bottom of the 4th inning. So the Firebirds back up at the plate, and it's a 1-1 count to start. Or an 0-1 count to start, pardon me. This should be a swing, and that's a fly ball, shallow right. Coming in on it and making the catch in right field is Pedro. And there's 1 out here for Northeast. So now it is Kalak at the plate for HGP. Kalak, a big swing and a miss. Oh, pardon me, that is Freeman again. So KJ Freeman at the plate for HGP. And Freeman takes it in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Freeman takes high. So 2 balls and a strike now to KJ Freeman. And ball 3. 3-1. Same pitcher has always been for Northeast. That's Peralta. And Freeman will take a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes on the full count to KJ Freeman. And Freeman takes down low in the bottom of the zone. And they call it strike 3. So 2 outs for HGP. Oh wait, so there's a bat change. So it was not strike 3, it was just ball 4. And it'll be a walk as the Firebirds have a man on. So we seem to have a mistake with the roster and the lineup. I have no idea who's at the plate right now. I'm just going to be brutally honest here. I apologize to the viewers. I don't know who's up. I know Peralta's on the mound for Northeast. It's 8-1. Now it's a fly ball near the booth, and it is going to stay in play. Just missed that by about 2 yards. I was ready for that one. The fly ball just missed us. I kind of wanted that all day. I kind of wanted to make a ridiculous catch like that. I almost had a chance there. Almost. HGP up 8-1. 2 outs and the man on first. And it'll be a wild pitch. And going down, a close play at second, and he's out. Northeast picks off a runner trying to steal on a wild pitch. Just Payne with a brilliant throw to second. And the Firebirds scoreless through the last 2 innings. Oh, they called 2 outs now. Everyone except the home plate umpire thought it was 3 outs, but they say 2. So 2 outs, everyone will reset, and the Firebirds get a new batter and another chance. And the first pitch is a little high from Peralta. So it looks like Kalak at the plate for HGP, and he swings and misses. And that is that's strike 3, and that's out number 3 for HGP. So Northeast gets out of the inning, now this time officially scoreless. And the Firebirds lead stays at 7. It's 8-1 HGP as we get to the top of the 5th inning. So the Firebirds will retake the field. It's once again McGinley on the mound for HGP. He has 6 strikeouts, looking to keep the Firebirds lead at 7, 8-1. Pardon me, a pitching change. McGinley no longer on the mound. It appears to be DeLuca on the mound for HGP. And it is DeLuca. Luca's first pitch is down low for a ball, waiting a second. And it's a swing at a foul ball on the left field side, and it stayed in the box. So 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, one strike from DeLuca, and it's a big swing and a miss. And they count now 1-2. One ball, two strikes from DeLuca. He throws his ground ball third base side and foul. One ball, two strikes, the delivery from DeLuca. And it's a swing and a miss. DeLuca strikes out his first hitter. And there's one out here in the top of the fifth. So DeLuca to start his second at bat. And he has the first pitch down low for ball one. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-1 delivery from DeLuca on the way. And it's a swing and a miss again. And DeLuca blowing him by him. Two freshmen on the field, right, or two sophomores on the field right now for HGP. Catcher KJ Freeman and sophomore Alex Hubbard. Or catcher KJ Freeman and second baseman Alex Hubbard. And now DeLuca strikes out his second batter of the inning. He's now at 2 strikeouts. McGinley finished with 6. And there's now 2 outs in the 5th. No? Okay. So scoring update really quick is 9-1 HGP, not 8-1. So Firebirds lead by 8, not just 7. DeLuca sits on the mound. And the pitch. Swung popped up, back near us again, and it's going to go a little behind us and bounce on the path. And head back towards the Firebird Fieldhouse. Yeah, next pitch is a little low. They called it a ball. And the count now 2-2. DeLuca looking to strike out the side in his first inning. And DeLuca draws a strike 3 on the swing. And it's a drop third strike. He'll be out at first base. Jack DeLuca strikes out the side for HGP. And the lead remains at 8. It's 9-1 Firebirds. Right to the bottom of the 5th inning. Firebirds lead by 8. Bottom of the 5th inning for HTP. They lead 9-1.
He's got to be called. He hasn't moved all day.
And the first pitch is a little high and away for a ball.
Holy Ghost Prep, the record statue.
KJ Freeman at the plate right now for HTP, the sophomore. And he takes the ball high and away. It'll get away from the catcher Pena. Freeman on the 2-0 count. Freeman takes high and away again. 3 balls, no strikes to KJ Freeman. Three balls, no strikes. And Freeman takes high and away. It's a 4-pitch walk for KJ Freeman. The 5-7 man on, it's nobody out. So Freeman on first for HGP, and Jack Dobbins has joined the broadcast after his JV baseball practice just ended. So Jack is knowing it's 9-1 Firebirds in the 5th
Oh boy.
inning. What do you think of the game so far?
I only saw a few plays of the game from the JV field. I saw, what was it, an Acosta triple, I want to say?
Acosta triple.
And then who hit the homer afterwards? I didn't see.
Accord.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's your on homer, all right.
Jeez. Reese is something else. He's a
Yep.
beast. Yeah, looking good though for the Firebirds after starting at 1-3.
Definitely needed this momentum-shifting win, assuming we do hold on to the lead and win the game today against Northeast. 9-1 HGP.
Yeah, looking good though for the Firebirds.
Have your ball a little high.
Sweet.
1 ball, 1 strike. It's high and away again. Two on the count. And the pitch just barely got inside. Clipped the outside of the zone, and it's 2-2. The 2-2 pitches, or 3-2 pitches a little high, and now back-to-back walks for HGP. They have 2 men on with nobody out. So now McDermott, the shortstop, comes to the plate for HGP.
What?
Oh, that's not McDermott, sorry. Robbins, the center fielder, comes to the plate for HGP.
HGP seem to be doing a good job working those counts. I mean, getting those walks is what you need. Base runners, get them on base, drive them in. That's how baseball works.
So Robbins, the leadoff hitter, the center fielder, comes back to the plate for HGP. And Robbins takes a strike down the middle. This is his first pitch. And now Robbins takes a little outside for ball 1. 1-1 the count.
Is Big G wearing gloves like they face?
So it's probably not Robbins, it's Rosado at bat for HGP right now. And Rosado takes one in the dirt. The Firebirds have not gotten a lot of hittable pitches so far this inning. Three-1 count to Rosado. And Rosado pops one up, right field side. It'll stay in play and be caught. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th for HEP. One out, 2 men on for the Firebirds. McDermott on first, Freeman on second.
I don't think it's Acosta.
And now their ball down low, and the count now 1-1. And so a big swing and a miss, and it's now a 2-2 count. HEP with men on first and second, McDermott on first, Freeman on second. And now another ball taken up high.
Pitch in, and it's way high. And there's yet another walk for the Firebirds.
And Alex Hubbard, the sophomore, now coming to the plate, the bases loaded.
Oh boy.
No matter what he does here today, I'm sure he'll be talking about it in history class tomorrow.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I bet money on it.
Boy, do I wish I was in a class with him, bro.
Yeah.
There's
Hubbard takes
high,
upstairs.
high yet again. Pitcher needs to get his control down if Vikings have any shot to continue this game. Pitcher set again. Here it comes. It's high yet again. How many times do you think we've been able to say that this inning?
A lot.
Surprised catcher's not calling him down low. At least I can't tell.
Hubbard waiting the next delivery.
The pitch. Swing and a miss from Hubbard. Steps out of the box. Here he is again. Pitch coming in. Swing and a miss.
At 3?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Now the first pitch down the middle, strike. And it's now an 0-1 count for HEP. Bases loaded, 2 outs, the best scoring opportunity the Firebirds have had in the last 2-3 innings. That one taken down low. If HEP goes up by 2 or more runs in the next 3 innings before the game is over, then there'll be a mercy rule and a 10-run win. Who's hitting? They pitch up high again. 2-1 the count to HEP's batter.
This ghost dugout seems pretty electric.
Yeah. They've been electric all day. And they have reason to be.
Surprised they're able to do it in like freezing weather.
I'm surprised I'm able to do this in the freezing weather. I'm not gonna lie. I can't feel my nose.
I was over there going 1 for 3 in a BP game. I wish you had 4 outfielders. It wasn't fair.
Oh,
Line drive.
Base hit to center. Almost gets to the wall. 2 runs are going to score easily, and it's a 2 RBI single for HGP.
That seems to be Michael Walsh.
So Walsh with a 2 RBI single.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, it's mercy rule.
That's game.
The Firebirds went up by 10 past the 4th inning. I thought it was Northeast had another chance to score, but I guess not. So your final score here from the HGP, or your final score from Holy Ghost Prep is HGP 11, Northeast 1.
Can confirm that is Walsh.
All right, so it is Walsh. So Walsh walks it off for HGP to go up by 10. Your final score from HGP, the Firebirds 11, the Vikings 1. And I believe that'll do it for our broadcast today.
Good walk-off from varsity Michael Walsh right there.
So, to end our stream today, I'm Caden Stewart.
I'm Jack Dobbins.
And we'll see you Wednesday for the Firebirds' next baseball broadcast. Hopefully it's warmer.
Let's hope so.
Holy Ghost Prep ties it up. Holy Ghost is on the move.
Yeah, Firebirds had a lot of momentum.
Right from the jump for the Firebirds, who look really good.